Oh my! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and second born, the pinky toe of the organization, ladies and gentlemen, the So-and-So-Lu, Sophia Bonner here. Today, behind the lens, state champion, Sophia Bonner, might I add. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. We've got a very special affair here. The first round of the CIAC playoffs kicks off right here in the Newington Arena between the NBMC, Nor'easters and the Rocky Hill Terriers. The Nor'easters and the Terriers about ready to do battle. Nor'easters, you see them there wearing their gold sweaters, their home uniforms with the blue numbers, white trim, blue shorts, gold socks with blue trim. And in between the pipes is going to be number 29 himself, Stretch. They like to call him Jeremy Wagner, who uses the waffle very efficiently, not only to stop the puck, ladies and gentlemen, but can often use it to throw right crosses, which is very, very pleasing to the broadcaster. So the Nor'easters going through their warm-ups came off of a tough loss to Enfield the other night in the conference semifinals, but now they're ready to go here in the first round of the CIAC. And down at the other end, the Rocky Hill Terriers wearing their sweet blue uniforms. Both uniforms are really nice tonight, with the Terrier logo across the chest, blue and white. All the color schemes, blue shorts, blue socks with white trim, and we'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes. Is it going to be Aaron McLeod? As we've seen here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, he played so wonderfully during that game against Connor that we had here, a 0-0 tie. Or will it be one of the other netminders, Philip Bolu, And the other netminder, let's see, I got number 29, number 1 there warming up. So anyway, I believe it's going to be Aaron McLeod. We'll see. If not, we'll make the adjustment on the fly, as we always do. And I want to remind everybody, please share that link right now. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in at solubroadcasting.org. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you this evening. All right, just wanted to make sure that our sound effects are working. We sound good. We look good. I'm sure that you're looking and sounding good at home as well. So the Terriers and the Nor'easters are about ready to do battle, looking to punch their ticket to the next round here in the CIAC playoffs, which will culminate at Quinnipiac College. Not on the Solu Broadcasting Network, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. What are you going to do? We're not here to cry about things, ladies and gentlemen. There you see the backup netminder, Philip Bolu. Oh, no, he's not on your screen. I apologize. The camera's at the other end, but that's all right. You don't mind that. You got the two Terrier goalies here warming up. That's Andrew Nugget and Philip Bolu. So we play 15-minute stanzas, ladies and gentlemen, here at the high school level, 5-on-5 hockey. Icing and offsides is in effect. Delayed offsides is in effect. Thank the maker for that. And if you're shorthanded, it's for 2 minutes. If you ice the puck, ladies and gentlemen, it is not. If you ice the puck when you're shorthanded, it's not icing, And if it's tied at the end of regulation, it will go to sudden death or sudden life overtime, 5-on-5 until somebody scores. We remember that, of course, from last year during the Newington Weathersfield game that went to 4 overtimes, the epic, of course. And we had one the other day in Fairfield. It was 0-0, went to overtime between Fairfield and Ridgefield. So a good job by Connecticut Hockey. They let the boys play 5-on-5 overtime for as long as they need to settle it. No 3-on-3, no 4-on-4, no shootouts. So that really pleases the broadcaster. So you got a couple of minutes left to go here to make yourself a sandwich. Do what you got to do. Get your sarsaparillas poured high. I want to give a big shout out to our fan favorite, and we love him so much, Pops. I know he's tuning in today. Still getting better, still rehabbing the knee. Pops, we're thinking about you. We love you. Keep feeling better, buddy. We can't wait to see you back at the rink. I know the boys are thinking about you. I know a couple came to visit you the other day, so that's awesome. So I hope you're feeling well, and I hope you enjoy the game. And a big shout out to Pops. He means so much to the Newington organization. I want to thank the Newington Club and the Newington Booster Club and everybody, the boys. We'll be back next year and hopefully for many, many years to come, ladies and gentlemen. Really ecstatic. We started with Newington, and, it's been fantastic and very very thankful for the opportunity to be back again next year and to be here this year. And we've cut down the amount of teams that we are covering, so you will get me, myself, and I and many more games than we did this year for that reason and that reason alone, ladies and gentlemen. I love to be here, and I love to come in and be welcome. We were walking in, my daughter and I, with all the gear, and the boys were walking in, and they were like, Scotty, Solu. You know, it does the ego good. You know, it's always good to be liked and welcomed. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are or how confident you are or, you know, how handsome or how unattractive you are. And it's always good to be loved and liked anywhere and everywhere that you go. So very thankful to the boys for the reception that they gave us on the way in here today. And we see the toughest member of the Nor'easters on hand here today, perhaps taking her pregame nap, that little baby Deegan. Fired up for the game, of course. I'm telling you, the toughest young lady in the sandbox anywhere in Connecticut. Led the Sandbox League in penalty minutes this year, did that young lady, so very proud of that. And we're about ready to get underway here. We're going to go through the starting lineups. We'll turn it over to the PA announcer, and then the national anthem of the United States of America, and then it will be game time here from the Newington Arena. But I want to remind everybody, please share that link, solubroadcasting.org. All right, anybody could tune in. We're turning it over now.
Between your home-standing Newington Co-op Nor'easters and the visiting Terriers of the Rocky Hill Middletown Plain North Co-op. We ask that your discussion observe all CIAC and CCC guidelines concerning good sportsmanship, as well as all health and safety protocols in order to ensure an enjoyable athletic event for all. And now, here are your starting lineups for our game.
Starting lineups.
The Terriers, starting in goal, is number 31, Philip Blue.
Bolu getting the start and goal. Philip Bolu, number 31.
On defense, number 28, Gabe Boley.
Gabe Boley, number 28.
And number 2, Tanner Phillips.
Tanner Phillips, number 2.
At forward, number 11, Jacob Nelson.
Number 11, Jacob Nelson.
Number 6, Brody Davidson.
Number 6, Brody Davidson.
And number 4, Connor Knopka.
Number 4, Connor Konopka.
Is David Rose. He is assisted by Connor Stanley and Andrew Avery.
There are your starters for the Terriers.
Starting in goal is number 29, Jeremy Wagner.
Jeremy Wagner. Stretch Wagner getting the start. 6 shutouts on the year for that young man.
Defense, number 3, Braden Humphrey.
Braden Humphrey. The senior.
Number 24, Blake Blackwood.
Blake Blackwood, the senior. So 2 seniors getting the start on the blue line.
At forward, number 21, Josh Grimm.
Joshua Grimm, number 21. For 22 tonight.
Number 11, Mikey Deegan.
Mikey Dugan.
And number 2, Andrew Stribling.
Andrew Stribling. And the starters for your Nor'easters. National anthem.
Now, will please stand, remove your hats, and join the team in honoring our nation and the brave men and women who are serving to protect our freedom with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Starting lineups and the national anthem of the United States of America. So all the domesticated stuff, all the ceremony is out of the way now. Just one thing left to do. It's to get the boys out there, get the ref at center ice, drop the puck, and let's get at it. The Terriers and the Nor'easters. Terriers have a nice road crowd that joined them here. All right, the organizations break their huddle. Got to fix one little thing there. Now we're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nor'easters playing host to the Terriers here tonight at the Newington Arena, live on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. What a blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, do or die. This is Game 7. There is no tomorrow. Got to bring your A game from the minute the ref drops the puck. There's 2 refs out there, guys with orange sleeves on their shirts, and 1 linesman, so hopefully the refs stay out of the way. They drop the puck, and we're underway. Grim right off the bat. You can see the focus the Nor'easters have brought. Had a feeling as Deegan cutting to the cooker. I called my bookie in Vegas. I said, I got a feeling about the Nor'easters tonight. He said, so do I, so we'll see. I think they're going to come out flying here. The Terriers going to have to weather the early storm here. They're on the road. They're the underdogs. They're a tough team, though. Good goaltending. Well coached, very physical organization. I like the Terriers. Seen them twice this year myself personally. Turnover at the blue line. Walking in now, carrying the puck. Down the shot go Wagner, top of the crease there. Nice play by Nelson, causing the turnover, getting the nice shot on goal. With the netminder Wagner, top of his crease, confident as ever. 6'3", 6'5" with the afro, ladies and gentlemen. Takes up a lot of space, casts a big shadow. In between the pipes, he has been outstanding here, ladies and gentlemen, all season long. He's going to have a lot of pressure as the playoffs progress here. Cutting to the outside, protecting the puck. Lost the handle on it there was Ranger. Pinching in, keeping the puck in. Nice job there by number 15. That's Evan Oliver. Oliver sending it down low. Back to Oliver. Oliver with a tough angle shot there. Doesn't get through. Kicked aside. Back the other way now. Violette couldn't get it out. Howard keeping it in. Howard doing a nice job at the blue line, but it's sent back out to center. Here's on sides. Sides down the right wing. Cross-ice pass into the corner it goes now. All the way in the corner. Nor'easters trying to come away with it. They do. They send it back out to center. Terriers meet with it there. Back the other way now. Konopka stepping to the outside now. Davidson pulling the trigger. Reaching behind the ear hole there was Wagner, and there'll be no further play. .13:42 left to go there. Wagner reaching behind his head there, making a nice stop. Face-off won by the Nor'easters. They come away with it. Chipping it up through the neutral zone. Grimm down the right wing. Grimm trying to hit Stribling, cutting to the cooker. Grimm taken out nicely there by Tanner Phillips. Behind the net, Grimm wins the battle. Leaves it there for, that was Phillips. No, excuse me. That was Stribling. I apologize for Grimm. Grimm now sending behind Deegan, giving chase. Tracing it there. That's Poulin. Poulin hounded there by Deegan. We've seen Deegan go out there during the season and just play pinball with other teams' players. That pleases the broadcaster. Here's Humphrey now. Straight away, looking to pull the trigger. Couldn't get the shot off. Went off the foot there of Nelson. Nelson having a tough time getting back to the bench, sacrificing himself there. Oh, I hope the young lad's all right. He took one right off the ankle there. That's smarts. Yeah, he's on the bench. He's smarting right now. Not headed to the locker room, though. These kids are tough. Jacob Nelson, a senior. Nah, he's not going anywhere, I promise you. Even if it's banged up, the swelling, the skate will hold it together. He'll be all right. I'll bet anybody that doesn't do nuts, that young lad doesn't miss a shift. And you can make those do nuts jellied. Kept in by the Terriers now. Howard on the forehand, sending it behind the net. Hard around, tracking it down there was Giastis. He leaves it along the boards now. Newington sending it over to Howard. Howard protecting the puck. Howard hounded there. You see the Terriers on the aggressive forecheck. Howard using the net to his advantage there, leaving it for Levitt. Smart play there by Howard. Poured down at center ice by Boyley. Coming through there was Levitt. Levitt gave a little cross check there to sides. And Levitt exchanged pleasantries behind the play. Ranger behind his own net for Howard. Howard, a lot of pressure. Leaves it there, and back out to center they go, chopping it away to center. Going to get it there is Owen Davidson. There's Owen Davidson, number 5, Brody Davidson, number 6. Not sure if they are relation. Levitt trying to send it in through the blue line, couldn't do so. Sent back out by the Terriers, waiting for it there. Nice play by Blackwood to quickly react. Blackwood hard along the boards. He's out there with Humphrey. And right now, back the other way. Lost the handle on it at center ice, chasing it down there. That's Brody Davidson. Davidson sending it in. Grimm blew out a tire as he was approaching there on the forecheck. Humphrey sending it hard around all the way into the corner it goes. Nor'easters trying to get it out. Quick shot there, didn't miss by much. Grimm can't get it out. Kept in at the blue line nicely, picked up by, that is Blackwood. Blackwood lost the handle on it. Nice job. Here comes Humphrey now, getting the Jets going. 2 strides, full speed. Over the blue line, stepping to the inside, letting the wrister go. Right over the waffle of the netminder there. What a shot by Humphrey. An absolute laser beam there, just missed as he was looking to go topside on the waffle. Now that young lad was standing completely still, and he's at full speed, just 2 strides into his attack. Oh, you're good. That is a silky smooth skater, ladies and gentlemen. Brady sending it in behind the net it goes now. There's Humphrey again for Howard. Humphrey and Howard out there, but Humphrey heading off the ice. The Killer H's have been broken up by Coach H. Back the other way now quickly through the neutral zone. Deegan stepping to the outside, trying to pull it back to himself. Lost the handle on a dribbling, following up nicely. Good job by the Terriers to collect the puck and send it back out to center. Terriers showing good discipline, good focus in their own zone. If you're a Terrier fan at home, you got to be encouraged by what you've seen here thus far. And I'll tell you, Newington's brought their A game with them. Trust me, I've seen a lot of Newington games, ladies and gentlemen. They're focused, they're determined, they're looking good. But I like what the Terriers are doing here thus far. Here today, doing a real nice job, very focused in their own zone and very focused getting the puck out of their own zone quickly. That's what you got to do against this team, Newington. Will put a lot of pressure on you very quickly. You can't make any mistakes in your own zone. They will pounce on you. 10:40 remaining here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Still a great chance for everybody at home to put in $5 a man on the first goal. No point in watching high school and youth hockey if you're not going to gamble on it, ladies and gentlemen. Especially with today's technology. I mean, I know some people frown upon such things, but I mean, we're all adults here, as far as I know, as far as you know, as far as anybody knows. Cleared, kept in at the blue line, chipped ahead. Nice job there by Nelson. Told you he wasn't going to miss a shift. You owe me a jelly doona. On the backhand, big stop, rebound still laying there dangerously. Wagner got the clavicle on that. Cleared but not out. Tape-to-tape pass now, kept in by Boyley. Boyley letting the shot go, missed on the waffle side. Newington trying to track it down there, can't get it out there. That was Reynolds. Along the boards, back for Blackwood. Blackwood in front of his own net, tape-to-tape pass there. Petronio has had a fantastic freshman campaign. Chipping it up to number 26, that's Jack Reynolds. Reynolds with the move. Reynolds pulling the trigger, missed on the glove side. Tracking it down, getting to it first there, that was Evan Oliver. Oliver sending it behind the net. Big hit there behind the net. Davidson laying the lumber into Reynolds. Reynolds getting back up. Oh, looks like his leg's a little bit hurt there. Hope he's all right. Having trouble putting weight on his foot. Yeah, he's hurt. He took a big hit there. Oh, I hope he's all right. He's holding on to his knee. I'd rather him just stay still right now. Reynolds took a big hit there from Davidson. Reaching for his back of his knee. The trainer coming out now. 9:31 left to go here. I followed the puck after the hit. I didn't see what happened, but he immediately didn't put weight on his leg. I hope he's all right. He's a tough kid. The trainer out attending to Jack Reynolds. Hopefully he's all right. Back on his feet. Looks not putting a lot of weight on that leg just yet. Certainly don't want to speculate. Good to see him get off the ice. A little bit of help there on the way off, so hopefully it's not as bad as it first appeared. It seems better than it did when he first got hit. So maybe it's not anything that'll cause him to miss the rest of the game. We're hoping. We'd love to see number 26 back out there, of course. We love big, hard hits here on the Solu, but we always want to see the boys and girls get right back up. But it is part of the game, though. It was a clean hit. Just didn't see what happened to his leg. He was immediately reaching for his knee. Hopefully not as bad as it looked. Sending behind the net now, giving chase there is Tanner Phillips. Phillips on the forehand, met there by Ranger. Ranger on the forecheck. Newington looking to get the cycle going. Ranger lost the handle on it. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Howard. Keeping it in at close range behind the net now, Levitt. Levitt protecting the puck. Hounded there from behind, leaving it. Nice job for Oliver. Oliver trying to get it back in front. Stepping out there was Poulin. Poulin setting it up for Brady. Cleared out to center. Tracking it down there are the Nor'easters. Giostis over to Howard. Howard getting the Jets going. Howard the left-hander letting the shot go. Didn't miss by much on the waffle side there. Howard loves to set up right at that dot on the power play. Here's Levitt now. Levitt with a soft pass. Almost got through. Bouncing right back to Levitt. Kicking it ahead. Back to Levitt now. Nice job there by Oliver to keep the play alive. But back the other way now. Here comes Nelson. Tape-to-tape pass there. Letting the shot go. Steered aside by Wagner. Puck bounces straight up in the air. Right down on a Newington stick and right through the neutral zone. Here's Humphrey. Humphrey protecting the puck. Humphrey on the backhand. Waffle down there by the netminder on it first there. Good job there by Evan Oliver on the forecheck. Big stop there by Bolu. Terriers with the puck now. Trying to come out of their own zone. The forecheck there by Deegan. Terriers can't get the puck out. Here's Grimm now. Grimm, tough angle shot. He scores! Josh Grimm buries the biscuit. Deegan caused the turnover. That is exactly what we were talking about a moment ago. You can't turn the puck over to this Nor'easter organization. They've got way too many weapons. Way too deadly, ladies and gentlemen. A turnover along the blue line. Grimm pounced on it like a puma and let the tough angle shot go. There wasn't a lot of room there. He found it. He buries the biscuit there for the Nor'easters, and with 8 minutes and 7 seconds left to go here in the first half, they are on the board. 1-0 is the score. That's exactly what the Terriers absolutely have to avoid at all costs. They have to get that out of their memory banks right now. They got to be more like Dory than an elephant right now. They got to forget that play. Say, all right, we made a mistake. That's more a reason we should focus and not do it again. Nor'easter's way too talented of a team to turn the puck over to, but also easier said than done. Grimm unassisted when you're under duress. A nice job by Deegan to cause the pressure, cause the turnover, and Grimm capitalizing on it very quickly, buried the biscuit there. Nor'easters trying to get the puck out of the zone. They can't. Nice job to keep it in by the Terriers. Following it up now, Nelson. Nelson pulling the trigger. Missed wide there on the waffle side, trying to get it back in short. Short side, Blackwood coming away with it. Taken away by the Terriers now, side of the net. Nelson got it back in front. Man all alone. They jam at it. They score! A great job by Rocky Hill to answer back very quickly. Tyler Poulin buried the rebound in front. A huge goal there for the Terriers. They have brought their focus in their A game as well. I'll tell you, this is exactly what we saw when they played Conard. Terriers are not an easy team to beat. I know Newington beat them 7-2 here on Newington Senior Night about a week ago, but like Mark McGuire told the Senate Committee on Steroids, we're not here to talk about the past, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about the future. The best legal advice anybody ever got, by the way. McGuire was like, I've got hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank. I'm 40 years old. I'm retired. I am not going to jail for anyone or anything. I am not going to lie, and I'm not going to give up anything or anybody at the same time. So thank you very much. Poulin with the goal. Well, they said unassisted. Not sure how the puck got in front of the net if it was unassisted, but maybe it went off a Newington player. So unassisted for Poulin there. I thought there was an assist. But wouldn't be the last time tonight that the officials and the broadcasters disagree. So a huge goal there by the Terriers. 1-1 now is your score with 6:35 left to go here in the opening stanza. That is a huge goal, a big answer there by Rocky Hill after giving up the first goal to Newington on the shift prior. Now we see Rocky Hill not allowing the Nor'easters to gain the zone. Now they send it in hard around. Little miscommunication there. Tracing it down is Davidson. Newington chasing the puck behind the net. Davidson protecting it hard out to center. Humphrey waiting for it there. Humphrey sends it back in as the Nor'easters got back on sides. Bouncing puck into the corner. Tracking it down there is Davidson. Davidson leaves it there for Phillips. Phillips tape to tape right through center ice. Trying to get to it. Diving for it there. Good effort there by number 23. That was Violette. Back through the neutral zone. Here comes Grimm. Grimm, nice job standing up at the blue line there by Phillips. Phillips not allowing Grimm to gain the blue line. Sends it back in. Icing is the call there. So 1-1 is your score. 5:49 left to go here. You're watching the first round, the opening round, ladies and gentlemen, of the Division III CIAC playoffs here. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And there is no tomorrow for either of these organizations. You win, you move on, you lose. Well, you can go upstairs and start practicing at Arena Golf because you're headed to the links. Here's Nelson now. Nelson down the right wing. Petronio trying to stay with him. Nelson putting the brakes on. Great job of back checking there. Intercepting the pass and taking it back the other way quickly. Blackwood. Oh, that pleases the broadcaster. Always like to see the boys out there back checking and with their stick down in the passing lane. And that's exactly what Blake Blackwood did there. Big hit behind the play. Phillips sent the man flying. That was number 6, Klimas, who got sent flying. Told you, this is a very physical team, this Terriers team. 1-1 is your score. 5:14 remaining here in the opening stanza. Behind the net, carrying the puck quickly, protecting it. That's Brody Davidson. Davidson letting the shot go. Bodies collided right in front of Wagner as he was turning to shoot. Could have distracted the goaltender there. It certainly distracted the broadcaster. Good to see Jeremy much more focused than the broadcaster, as always, as expected. And, from an old former third-string backup netminder, guy's falling down right in front of you as the guy's shooting. For me, I'd be like, oh, look, squirrel. Oh, dang. Puck's in the back of the net again. I'll get it. I'll get it out. Don't worry about it, ref. That was my goaltending career, although not in 1985. Bouncing puck now. I recorded 3 shutouts in the finals, all by the score of 1-0. We won in 5 games. But that was a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, but a feat never done before, never done since in the John J. McMahon Jr. Memorial Roller Hockey League. So still very proud of that statistic. We won in 5 games, all by the score of 1-0. It'll be in the book one day, the day the train stopped, the Long Island Railroad train stopped to watch the game. True story. Down the left wing now, Boyley. Boyley lost the handle on it. Picking it up is Blackwood. Blackwood rounding the net like Bobby Orr. 4 minutes to go now. Can't get it out. Nice job reading that play by Nelson. Nelson turning. Nelson looking. Nelson pulling the trigger, going down, sacrificing the body there. Humphrey perfectly timed drop there by Humphrey to block that shot. Sent all the way down by Newington. And it's going to be icing. 3:51 left to go here. In the opening stanza, the Terriers won. The Nor'easters won. You're watching playoff hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady here tonight, Miss Sophia Bonner, state champ Sophia Bonner. Thank you very much. Listen, honey, you earned it. The guy goes to medical school, becomes a doctor. They don't call him Mr. Smith. They call him Dr. Smith. So you're state champion Sophie Bonner. Until next year. And then you got to defend it. Chipped ahead now down the right wing. Deegan lost the handle on it. Nice job of back checking there to take the puck by Stribling. Bouncing puck now coming over Howard. Howard winning the puck. Howard harassed there by Konopka. Howard couldn't get it out, though. Good job by Davidson knocking it down to Terriers, making it very difficult for the Nor'easters to get out of their zone here in the second half of the opening stanza. The Terriers, I think, have had the better of play since the Nor'easters opened up the 1-0 lead. Both teams, I feel, have really brought their A games with them here tonight. Here's Poulin now. A physical contest thus far, a couple of big hits. Down the left wing they go quickly now. Violet trying to step to the outside, letting the shot go. Wagner with the stop. The rebound lie there for a moment. Or laid there, I'm not quite sure. Here's Stribling now. Stribling over the blue line, rolling puck. Stribling, drop pass for Grimm, following it up. Deegan. Grimm took out the defenseman on the way in. I think that's going to be a penalty, though, as he sent Boyley flying. Interference is the call. Grimm and Gabe Boyley got tied up in front of the cooker. A big crowd here for Rocky Hill, and they're pleased with the power play, as they should be. They've got to be happy with the Terriers' effort here thus far in the opening stanza. 1-1 is the score. They are the underdogs coming in tonight, but right now they are standing toe-to-toe here. And once you get through the first 10, 15 minutes, then you just in between the ears, you're like, we can skate with these guys, we're fine. And that's what happens. You got to believe you can win before you can win, ladies and gentlemen. On and off the ice. I'm giving you pearls here. I hope you're writing this stuff down. Leaning in to take it now, that's Violet. Violet lost the face-off. Nice job by the Nor'easters to get it and send it all the way down. 2:40 to go here in the opening stanza. The first power play of the evening. And it goes to the Terriers. Davidson trying to get it out down the right wing boards there. Oliver caused a 3-car pileup along the boards, broke it up, and sent all the way down by Newington. It gently rolls back to the goal line and along the boards, picked up there by Dominic Violet. Violet with his head and eyes up. First pass right on the stick there, Davidson. Davidson looking for the second pass, tape to tape out of the zone now. Konopka, a little bit of room. Deflected into the corner. Nice job protecting the puck there and going to get it. Here's Humphrey now. Humphrey getting the Jets going. Humphrey cutting to the outside. Humphrey putting the brakes on there like Maverick as Jester went right by. A nice job there to come back and get the puck there by Iceman. Here's Davidson now. When is Maverick going to come out? When is Top Gun 2 coming? Walking in, trying to pull the trigger. Can't do so, sliding it down well. Davidson got the puck into the corner. Terriers mucking there, cleared and kept in at the blue line. A nice job there by Nelson, harnessing his inner Diego Maradona there at the blue line to keep the puck in. Now he knocks it down again on the backhand, sending it down. Oh, Nelson's had a good period. He was shaking up, blocking that shot. He's going to have a nice big black and blue on the ankle, but I'm sure he'll trade a black and blue for a block shot any day of the week. Here's Poulin now, the goal scorer for the Terriers. Poulin lost the handle on it, bouncing puck, sent out to center. Nice job there to get the puck out to center. Over the stick, looks like it's going to go for icing. Nope, chased down there by Blackwood. 30 seconds remaining here in the man advantage. 1:15 to go here in the stanza. Taken away now, here's Deegan. Deegan, one man to beat. Deegan chipping to the inside. Tried the serpentine back to the outside. Lost the puck, rebound. Big stop there by Bolu. Oh, short-handed effort there, following it up and helping Deegan out. That was Ranger. Ranger mauled from behind there. Ranger keeping the legs turning. Ranger for Deegan. Deegan pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Bolu. And they clear it out to center. Oh, you got to like the short-handed opportunities here for Newington. The Rocky Hill crowd, they're here. They're loud. There's a lot of them. They have traveled very well here tonight as it's sent all the way down. A good kill by Newington. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is going to be a good affair. You can see it brewing now. Newington, the heavy favorites here. Chipping it in, Deegan giving chase, and Rocky Hill right now staying with him. Deegan took out two Terriers behind the play there. Ran into one and he sent them flying into the other there. That was the law of perpetual, motion or something. One of those laws. As you see on TikTok. Tracking it down now, going to get it. That's Bellevue. Bellevue lost the handle on it. Now it's sent back out to center with 5 seconds left to go. Newington just settling it down there. Cross-ice pass. All sides is the call, but the buzzer sounds. And that's going to do it. The opening stanza has come to a close here at the Newington Arena. Your score at the end of one, the Rocky Hill Terriers won, and the NBMC Nor'easters won. We will be right back in about 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, once the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a good opening stanza we were privy to there.
Does your camera person know who Diego Maradona is?
Oh, I highly doubt it. She knows Pele.
Oh, Pele, everybody.
Yeah. I made her watch Victory a couple of times. Maradona, I don't know.
You did a good job. You should be on NBC.
They fire me in a period.
Did a good job.
They like that guy snoozing and boring. Thank you, man. Anybody can tune in if you have family at home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, anybody.
Well, my son's a coach for Rocky Hill.
Oh, okay.
And he tells his brothers to,
Oh, good. If they got the link, yeah, they can tune in. More the merrier.
Yeah.
Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. As I sound like Peter Brady there, when it's time to change, you've got to rearrange. All right. The boys are back out on the ice here for the second stanza. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. What a fantastic first period, I thought, by both organizations. As Newington got on the board, the goal by Grimm, and answered just moments later by number 17, Tyler Poulin. That's where we stand, 1-1 in the second stanza. Brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Deck, ladies and gentlemen, and seafood restaurant. Captain Scott's Lobster Deck opening up this week. I cannot tell you, I am nowhere near enough of a wordsmith to capture how excited and happy I am to report this news to you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not eaten at Captain Scott's, right on the water there, Hamilton Street in New London, Connecticut. Oh my God, the best seafood right on the marina. You just go get a table, beautiful. You got the seagulls coming by looking for a wayward French fry. Nothing like it. The best place to go during the spring and summer. And they're going to be opening up soon the best lobster bits, best lobster rolls. I'm telling you, tell them that Scotty sent you from the Solu Broadcasting Network. They'll hook you up with a really good tartar sauce. So the second stanza brought to us by Captain Scott's Seafood Deck Restaurant in New London. All right, leaning in to take the draw for the Nor'easters. Looks like it's number 11, Mikey Deegan. And Grimm on his left wing with Stribling. So the same five that started the game are out there now for Coach H and the Nor'easters. Down the right wing now, Konopka. Konopka protecting the puck. Konopka leaned into there, Blackwood. Blackwood using his thigh there to prevent him from going any further. A nice move that Matty Martin has patented. And Blackwood, a big fan of Matty Martin, as is the camera lady, as we learned earlier in the year. Both received the puck from Matty Martin, my all-time favorite hockey player, by the way. Konopka letting the shot go, doesn't get through. Nice job by Humphrey. Humphrey leaning into him, trying to get it back through the neutral zone. Here comes Stribling now. Stribling sidestepping the check. Knocked away nicely there by Owen Davidson. Picked up by number 6, that's Brody Davidson. Away they come now, Owen Davidson down the right wing, putting the brakes on. Serpentining like a snake in the desert. Rolled off his stick there as he was looking to pull the trigger. Got it back out in front, dangerously went off a skate. And wide of the netminder, Wagner. Newington just getting it out of there. Icing has occurred there. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. My arm come go up. You know the rest of the story. The great rookie season of Denny Lemieux. 45 years ago, last week, that movie hit movie theaters. The greatest hockey movie of all time, ladies and gentlemen, period. Stop. No need to bring up any other great films. You know, Youngblood's up there, of course. Miracle on Ice, not Miracle, Miracle on Ice. Away comes Howard now. Howard through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside, protecting the puck, putting on the brakes, back to the forehand. To the blue line, letting the shot go. Got through. The netminder made a nice stop there. A good stop by Bolu. Chipped out to center now, back the other way, a foot race. Sides. Trying to slide around Oliver. Oliver did a nice job taking the angle there. Tracked down there by Levitt. And away comes Newington now. Through the neutral zone with steam. Over the blue line, trying to slide it across there. Following it up. That one leapt up on the windowsill. Pouring at it right there. Looking like a grizzly bear pouring at a salmon swimming upstream to spawn. Was Oliver. But the salmon a little bit too slippery. Got away from the grizzly on that one. Well, if you're going to be a bear, like the great Terry Bradshaw once said, be a grizzly bear. Kept in at the blue line. Nice move there by Ranger. Ranger on the backhand to the forehand. Trying to pull the trigger. He does. He scores! Harrison Ranger with a real nice job there to go from the backhand to the forehand. You can see he wanted to let the shot go. Beats the netminder waffle side. The Nor'easters regain the lead with 13:07 left to go here in the second stanza. Oh, you saw Ranger. You could see his eyes light up as he was looking to pull the trigger. Got it back to the forehand and did just that. Shooters are going to shoot, ladies and gentlemen. Harrison Ranger, a sniper. Let the wrist shot go. Went right under the arm of the netminder, and the Nor'easters regain the lead 2-1 now. Last time the Terriers responded very well. We'll see how they do here. As they track the puck down at center ice, that's Davidson. Davidson sending it over for Konopka. Off the skates there at Konopka. Bodies collide along the boards there. We're getting a close look at these Terrier jerseys. I like these Terrier jerseys. They are sweet. Logo's really great, too. Just a big paw with a stick coming out of it. Nice and simple, 2 colors. I like uniforms with 2 colors. Although I don't like the Maple Leafs, but I always love their sweaters and get-ups. These guys, kind of the same color scheme, a little bit darker blue, but the logo's real nice. And the pour on the jersey. Here's Konopka now. Konopka trying to get around Humphrey, lost the handle on it there at the blue line. Humphrey tracks it down with one hand. Humphrey surveying the situation, decides to carry it out himself, decided that was the best option. Tape-to-tape pass there, just off the stick of Stribling. He gives chase there, Poulin behind the net. Stribling won the puck, though. He's sending it hard around. The Nor'easters in on the forecheck. Grimm almost got a big chunk there coming out. That was number 23 who looked at him, Violet, at the last second and pulled up. Good career decision there by that young lad. Letting the shot go, doesn't get through. A seeing eye Canuckla there. Howard pinching down. Nice job to reach in Davidson and get it out to center. Brody Davidson with a real nice play there. Howard protects that puck, and he's in on a 2-on-1 down low. That might not show up in the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. It might not show up in the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics or whatever math the kids are doing these days. That I just hand a calculator over to the children about, but that shows up in the Solu metrics, which is a new stat just invented. And that's a play right there. Really earned you a lot of good Solu points. Right there by Davidson. Leaning in to take it now is Oliver. Oliver wins the draw, trying to get to it himself. Good work by Oliver. Trying to stay with him there for a moment was Violet. Cleared but not out, kept in by Giastis. Oliver, smart play there. Always get the puck behind the other team's goal line and go to work. Now we see Newington getting it back out in front. Oliver trying to run the gauntlet. Lost the handle on it, found the handle, lost the handle. That was Ranger, I apologize. He did all that losing and finding there. Right at the dot. Here comes Howard now. Howard, weak side pass, trying to get it out. A lot of players are falling out there tonight. I wonder if the ice is a little bit rough. There's good skaters out there just losing it on their own accord. Back the other way now, Phillips. Run into there by Howard as he lays the lumber into him, and it turns out to be a Phillips sandwich there on Newington bread. Oh, a big hit there by Howard. That pleases the broadcaster. Cleared but not out. Kept in there by Konopka. Konopka sending it behind the net. There's Howard again. Howard running into Nelson. Nelson rolls off the check, though. Nelson's a tough kid. I like his game. Big hit there along the boards. That time it's a Newington sandwich on Terrier bread. Here's Howard now. 10:45 to go here. Giveaway behind the net, though, to Nelson. Nelson protecting the puck, getting it out in front. Couldn't complete the play. Back the other way now. Here come the Nor'easters. That is Ranger. Ranger. A little bit of trouble gathering it, sending it behind the net. First on it there are the Terriers. That's number 5, Owen Davidson. Owen Davidson along the boards now for Konopka. Konopka sending it out to center. Looking to see if Konopka's got the only player with a C on. I hope so. I'm not sure if it's been mandated that teams. No, there's another C out there. Here's Deegan. I don't know if teams have to have more than one captain because I haven't seen a team with only one captain this year, so that leads me to believe that it's mandated from above. No, sir, I don't like it. There should be one captain, one voice in the huddle. When you make more than one captain, ladies and gentlemen, you take away from the specialty of it. Here's a cross-ice pass now, trying to go tic-tac-toe was Grimm. Behind the net now, Deegan. And if it's the coaches that are making the decisions, well, it's their team. You can do whatever you want, just my opinion. Sent back at the center, tracking it down there. Davidson. Davidson hounded from behind there. Putting an arm bar locked there by Humphrey. He was sent flying. Sending it in at the blue line. That was Owen Davidson. Behind the net now, Blackwood. Blackwood protecting the puck, letting it run to Stribling. Stribling. Wise play there to send it back to Humphrey. Humphrey now on the forehand. Using the glass. Really hard to get it out to center. Grimm waiting for it there. Deegan stayed on sides there somehow. I thought for sure he was going to go all sides, but he did stay on sides. Oh, boy, you got to like the chemistry there between Grimm and Deegan. Looking like Jesse Pinkman and Walter White-esque chemistry there on display as Grimm protecting the puck at center ice, keeping the legs turning. Grimm to the outside. Grimm sidesteps the check there, trying to get back to the puck. Nice job staying with him there by Phillips. That is exactly when you let the puck go and play the body. Textbook defensive play there by Tanner Phillips. I hope the camera lady's watching. She's a defense lady, and that's what I like to see. Stepping up to the Bantams next year where she's allowed to do that nicely. Nice job there by Petronio to keep the puck in. Behind the net it goes now. On it there is Phillips. Phillips sending it hard around and all the way down it goes. Is it going to have enough mustard on it for icing? Yes, it does. Icing is the call there. With 8 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. I learned that in college. Can't tell you what else I learned. I don't really remember. Oh, I know what I learned in college. If you write on the paper what the teacher wants to hear, you'll do very, very fine. If you write your own ideas and it's not in line with the professor, well, at best you'll get a C-. Learn that. And I said, all right, I don't need to do anything but write what you think is real, and I'll do fine. And nice piece of paper to prove it. There's a quick shot in front, sweeping at it, getting it out of harm's way there with the Terriers. And it's sent back out to center. Oh, good rush there by the Nor'easters. Nor'easters trying to gain a 2-goal lead here for the first time tonight. The Nor'easters starting to find their game a little bit here. The Terriers going with the bend but don't break. Bill Belichickian-esque defense. Well, formerly Bill Belichickian-esque defense. After Buffalo didn't have to use their punter anymore. I really can't say that any longer. We'll see what next season holds, but that seems a long way away right now for us Patriot fans. Still hoping Tom Brady comes out of retirement. Letting the shot go! They score! Oh, it looked like an innocent shot there from along the boards. The Nor'easters take the lead here, or increase the lead, excuse me. I believe it was Oliver. Yes, it was. Number 15 in your scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Oliver makes it 3-1. Oh, that's a huge goal there. As they extend the lead by 2 now. Oliver just seemed to throw it at the net. It eluded the netminder there, Bolu. Now, we said the Nor'easters were starting to apply a little bit more pressure, And that one makes it 3-1. Next goal now is huge, ladies and gentlemen. The Terriers certainly don't want to go down by 3 and would certainly like to be down by 1. Newington, I think they might smell the blood in the water here a little bit. The Sharks are starting to circle. Speaking of a Shark, here's the Grim Reaper sliding it across. Big stop by Bowler. Rebound. Howard at the doorstep. And the netminder pouncing on it like a puma. And there'll be no further play. Oh, someone has kicked over the Hornet's nest now. And the Nor'easters are starting to buzz in there. Terriers hanging on now. They realize they might be in a little bit of trouble here. This Nor'easter team, they like to score in bunches. We saw it in Norwich. They're a very quick striking organization, and they can really apply a lot of pressure very quickly. The Terriers right now just need to get it out of their zone and weather this storm, let the momentum calm down, win a couple of shifts, and get back in it one shift at a time. But right now, the Nor'easters with a little bit of momentum, winning the loose puck now. Here's Howard. Howard pulling the trigger, gets through, rebound, somehow pushed wide there by Grimm. Grimm has the lumber laid into him there along the boards by Davidson, sent back out to center. Howard. Cross corner dumping. They regain the blue line. Onsides with 6.5 to go. Bouncing puck. Away come the Terriers now, making the move at the blue line. Back the other way now, Brody Davidson. Davidson to the outside. Delayed penalty coming up here against the Nor'easters. There was some shenanigans going on behind the play. Charging, I think, is the call. He gave the internationally recognized sign for charge. There it is. Charging is the call. Okay, so it was a big hit. I guess he said that he took more than 3 strides to get there. All right, I was following the puck, so I can't argue with the call. The refs have been very good tonight, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt here. They've let the boys play for the most part. So a power play coming up here, and an important one for the Terriers. They need this one down by 2 with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. I think it was Deegan who was assessed the penalty. We'll see once they get it on the board here. No, it was not Deegan. He's taking the face-off. Sorry, Mr. Deegan. I apologize there. I didn't see who went into the sin bin on his way over. 22? It was Grimm? All right. There's at least 1 2 in there. All right, so it's either Grimm or Stribling. Or Tabo. No, that's not true. Marion, perhaps. All right, let's see here. Still waiting for it to get on the board here. Good break in the action. A good time to tell you about the roller hockey that's coming up next in the springtime at the Groton Parks and Rec, Groton Senior Center, excuse me. We're going to be having a youth roller hockey league, 10 games, only $150, ladies and gentlemen, including the jersey outside with a ball. You can email me at scotty@solubroadcasting.com if you're interested in playing or bringing an entire team down. Violet leaning in to take the draw now, an all-important power play here. Nice round of applause from the Terrier fans here for the clock management. A little bit of a Bronx cheer there, I think. I think that was advantage Terriers, though, to catch their breath heading into the power play because Newington was all over him for a while. This is a very important face-off, a very important power play here. It's a more important power play than it is penalty kill. Cross-ice pass, Poulin letting the shot go. Wagner steered it off into the corner. Poulin doing a very nice job keeping that puck in at the blue line once, but couldn't do it on the second effort there as it gets out to center. Davidson for Nelson. Nelson leaves it for Davidson. That's Brody Davidson. Davidson keeping the legs turning behind the net. Hounded there. Followed there by 3 Nor'easters. He attracted a lot of attention. They got a man back door. Tried to get it there. Creeping down was Nelson. A little too hot to handle. Newington can't get it out. Back to the blue line now. That's Owen Davidson. A little bit of room. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Now hit Humphrey on the way in. Humphrey a little bit lumped up as he goes into the corner. Got the puck and sent it all the way down. Oh, you see Humphrey lurching over there. That got him right in the old clavicle. You might call it the collarbone at home. Here come the Terriers now, coming out of their own zone. Can't connect on the first pass. Knocked down by Howard. He leaves it for his defense partner, Giastis, sending it all the way down. 5:20 left to go here in the second stanza. 50 seconds remaining in the power play for the Terriers. They had a couple of golden opportunities in the first minute. Backhand pass just out of the reach there is Blackwood sending it all the way down. First pass out of the zone on the power play, always the most important one. Sometimes the most difficult one. Nice job on the forecheck there, shorthanded, and now killing off precious time are the Nor'easters as if there's any other kind of time, ladies and gentlemen. Your most precious, limited, and valuable commodity, my grandfather always used to tell me. Be careful what you traded for. So he always used to tell me the man survived the Depression and World War II, so I listened to him. At the dot now, pulling the trigger, reaching back right over the ear hole there was Wagner, and there'll be no further play. 13 seconds left to go here in the man advantage. Saw the Batman yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, oh boy, let me tell you. Do not wear your sunglasses when you go to see the Batman. There was not a lot of light during a lot of the scenes. I mean, I know the movie was dark and meant to be dark, but boy, oh boy, was it shot dark. Sent out to center. Good movie. Very, very good movie. Don't get me wrong. Enjoyed it a lot. Didn't feel like 3 hours. I didn't think it was long. Like some people are complaining that it is too long, but back to 5-on-5 hockey now, but boy, a lot of scenes that could have used a little bit more light. I was squinting. The pupils were dilated as much as they could be. I was looking for one of those eye drops. I should have brought those from Pearl Vision that dilate your eyes. Then I, might have been able to see it a little bit better, I think. Maybe they should hand those out at the theaters instead of 3D glasses. Howard letting the shot go right in between the wickets there as a netminder looking behind him. Bolu caught it with the pads there, did the sophomore netminder. Wearing Billy Smith's old number 31. Howard let the shot go. If I'm the Nor'easters right now, I'm thinking shoot from anywhere. Olu lit up that one from the tough angle and had a little bit of trouble with that one. So before he can find his game, you want to keep peppering him with shots. Deflected in front there by Grimm. It was a good penalty kill there by the Nor'easters. I thought it was a good power play for the Terriers. They had it right on the doorstep, but couldn't bury the biscuit. Good puck movement, though, by the Terriers. Sending the puck in. Finishing the check there was Deegan on Davidson. Howard sending it behind the net now. Here's Humphrey. Humphrey dangerously there. Over to Howard. I'm sure the coaching staff would rather them do those things down at the other end of the ice. As it's sent all the way down. That is not a bad icing, ladies and gentlemen. Icing is always less worse than a giveaway in the neutral zone or at the blue line. When I was a coach, well, less than a year ago, I was still coaching. I always told my girls, I had the privilege of coaching the Lady Seahawks. I said, I don't care if you ice the puck. I don't care if you're offsides. I don't care if you send it in. There is no delayed offsides in youth hockey. Icing is much better than a turnover. And you see now, because they won the faceoff, and where's the puck? On their stick over the other team's blue line. Ranger with a head of steam. Ranger circling the wagons. Got it back out in front dangerously there. Picked off by Violet. Violet getting it out to center. Giastis had a little bit of trouble with it there in the feet, but recovered nicely. Nico Giastis had such a good season. In this broadcaster's opinion, such a great campaign. There's a lot of little things that I like as a former third-string backup goaltender. Back to the blue line. There's the aforementioned Giastis, letting the shot go, deflected out high. Under 3 minutes to go as Blackwood pinches. He's digging there along the boards, cleared but not out, kept in by the long pterodactyling S reach there of Blake Blackwood. Here's Ranger now. Ranger. Best play in hockey is to get the puck behind the other team's goal line. I like that. It's simple, it's easy, not too hard to spell. Steered aside there. Wagner pointing at it. There's the puck over there. Go get it. I left it over there. As if Humphrey didn't know where it was. Oh, I thought he was offsides there. The ref said play on. Thought he put himself offsides, did Grimm. Grimm getting right back up. Look at the back-checking effort there by Josh Grimm as he tracks down Konopka. Konopka throwing a right hook behind the play. On the ref letting the boys play. That pleases the broadcaster. 3-on-2 now. At the dot, letting the shot go deflected aside. Nice play there by number 20. That was Bellevue. In the corner now, they're mucking. Pinching in is Howard. Howard kept it in. Howard chipping it down low. Cross-ice pass. Little bit of tic-tac-toe going on here. How many times are we going to pass before we shoot? Stripling didn't realize he had it in his feet. Back to Howard. Howard letting the shot go. That one buzzes by the tower there. Goose would not be happy. Kept in at the blue line. Behind the net, the delayed penalty coming up here against the Terriers. Wagner just staying in the net. He's like too far to skate. It's the second period. I'm not skating all the way over there, says Wagner. Now he goes. I guess he didn't realize. Here's Grimm now. Grimm, side of the net. Got it back out in front. Bouncing puck. And the Terriers finally covered up. Now Wagner says, I skated all that way. I finally get here, and they blow the whistle. See, should have stayed in my crease. I knew it. 1 minute, 30 seconds left to go. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, when I speak goaltender, it's exactly what Jeremy is thinking. I don't speak forward. I don't speak defense. I don't speak official. I don't speak umpire. Well, we're not going to use the word umpire. Those guys don't want to play baseball. The owners don't want to play baseball. Fine, don't play. We'll just watch hockey. No problem. I don't want to hear it. Get on the field. Both of you. I'm anti-owner and I'm anti-player. Bring the scabs in. Who cares? Bring the scabs in and let them take steroids. It'll be just as exciting as the guys, the major league players. Here's Humphrey now. Humphrey with the puck. Humphrey circling the wagons. A big power play here with 1:15 to go. Behind the net it goes now. Out in front, pulling the trigger. Nice stop there by Bolu. And there will be no further play. So it's going to be an interrupted power play unless the Nor'easters can bury one here because there's 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go here in the second stanza, or 1 minute 40 on the power play. So if they don't score, it'll carry over for 30 seconds into the third and final stanza. If my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the program, then you know, like Tony Stark, it always is. Tony, who graduated MIT at the tender age of 15, would have graduated at 14, but why, ladies and gentlemen? Why did he not? Because he had trouble with English composition. True story. Tony said that in the comic books. Sent all the way down. My dad used to own a comic book store when I was in high school, so did a lot of comic book reading. Hence the reason I'm a nerd today. Look at Wagner getting his wiggle on. Protecting his defenseman behind the net there. Nice job there by Wagner. I don't know whether that shows up in the scorecard, but that certainly shows up in the solo statistics sheet. That pleases me a lot. Nice job by the goaltender. Causing the screen. Back to the blue line. Letting the shot go. That just missed there. As Humphrey let the laser beam go. Nice job there by Levitt to get a big chunk of them. Nelson on it. He sends it all the way down. 25 seconds left to go here. In the second period, the Nor'easters on a power play for the remainder of it unless they bury the biscuit. They're going to have to hurry up to do so here with 15 seconds to go. Humphrey getting the Jets going, dancing to the outside. Cross-ice pass, Deegan. Off the stick and in the corner. Deegan trying to get to it there. Met there by Owen Davidson. Nor'easters causing the turnover. 3 seconds left to go now. Time to get one more shot off. That one was right over the netminder's skull cap. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2, the Nor'easters 3. And the Terriers 1. We will be right back with the start of the third and final stanza here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in.
yet?
Very nice. Parking's brutal, but they haven't finished off the parking lot yet. But
Yeah, because the guys on the fan were talking about
yeah, it's
the
beautiful.
parking.
Parking's brutal. But
I was trying to get tickets to go to Saturday's game, St. Louis and the Islanders. But,
yeah, I think they're playing tonight.
yeah. Want a drink or something?
Oh no,
Water?
I appreciate that.
How about the cameraman? Sure?
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Guys are working hard over there.
I'd rather do this for 24 hours a day than 5 minutes of what I used to do. So.
Yeah.
Before the end of June, the Northeastern Street, the Terriers won a real good affair, a physical affair going on here in New England tonight. We'll be right back. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network as the boys have emerged from the locker room. And the third and final chapter of this unwritten story is about ready to be unveiled here right before your very eyes and ears on the Solu. The Terriers and the Nor'easters headed back onto the ice for the third period, 3-1. The Nor'easters leading the affair. A couple of quick goals there in the second stanza. One by Oliver from the side of the net. We want to give a big shout out to his mom, who's tuning in at about 1 a.m. right now over in Denmark, which, as far as I know, is in Europe. So thank you so much for tuning in, and say hi to the Danes, I think the people of Denmark are called. Do you call them Danes? You would know. You're in school. You're, like, well-rounded and stuff. No, you don't know? I don't know either. Well, that's not your fault. You're my daughter. But thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And how cool is that? So we've gone international, ladies and gentlemen, yet again here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm sure number 15's mom has got to be pleased right now with her team with a 2-goal lead and on the power play. And her son scored, so it's got to make things a little bit easier over in Europe. So that's hopefully that could spread to the rest of Europe right now. All right, we're about ready to get underway here, the third period. Power play continuing for 30 seconds here for the Nor'easters. The next goal, if there is to be one, is a huge one. Nor'easters would make it a 3-goal lead, and the Terriers would get it down to 1. Here's Grimm. Big hit there along the boards, laying the lumber into him. Konopka really stopped Grimm's forward progress there. That's one way to slow a guy down. That smarted Grimm a little bit. Saw him look up after the hit. He's tough. He'll be fine. And he got a big chunk there. I'm sure he's thinking, all right, number 4, I'll see you later. Here's Stribling now. Stribling to himself. Lost the handle on it. Behind the net it goes now. Terriers sending it hard around and all the way down. So they kill off operation number 1, or what would you call it? Checklist number 1? Or I don't know what you call it. They took care of business there. Davidson at center ice. So they kill off the penalty that was interrupted by the intermission. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Big hit behind the play there. Davidson laying the lumber into Howard. The Terriers have come out hitting here, and why not? There is no tomorrow, so you might as well hit everything in sight. Grimm letting the shot go. That went right over the shoulder of the netminder and just over the crossbar. Back the other way now through the neutral zone, carrying in Boyley. Boyley stepping to himself now behind the net, protecting the puck. Ran into his own player there. There's Terrier on Terrier violence behind the net. As the Nor'easters send it out to center, just out of the reach of Stribling. Looks like it's going to go for icing. As it's touched up there by Poulin. 13:43 left to go here in the third and final stanza. The Nor'easters looking to advance to the next round, and if they do, if they're home, which I believe they will be home, we will be here live for it Thursday. I don't think we have the time yet. We will be here for the Nor'easters Thursday, live and in living color, as the great Wayne's brothers used to do. Carrying the puck out now, Levitt protecting it to himself. Ranger taken down on his way to the cooker. Ranger lost his wand, and we see the orange sleeve in the air there of the official. Well, I guess it's not really a sleeve. It's more of the, I guess you would call it, bicep band there. Interference is the call. So right back to the power play go the Nor'easters. The Nor'easters given a couple of opportunities here to really extend the lead here against the Terriers. And I'll tell you, if they don't capitalize on these power plays, you're letting the Terriers hang around. You let the Terriers hang around, and they're only one shot away from being tied. So this is a big penalty kill here for the Terriers, and the Nor'easters certainly would like to extend it to a 3-goal lead. So this is a real, I don't want to say turning point or tipping point just yet, ladies and gentlemen, but this is a big power play. It's back-to-back power plays here for the Nor'easters. They got a chance to extend it to a 3-goal lead, and you don't want to let the other team hang around because the Terriers are clearly focused and clearly physical. They've done a nice job here tonight, so the Nor'easters with the opportunity to extend it to a 3-goal lead. Nothing doing just yet, though, on the power play. With a minute and a half left to go, Nor'easters trying to gather themselves in their own zone. Coming away with it just out of the reach there at center ice, but tracking it down there is Oliver. Oliver, side of the net, protecting the puck, hounded there by Owen Davidson, giving him a little forearm shiver. Then coming through there and giving him the business, just shoving Oliver to the ground, right back up. Back to Howard, though. Howard letting the shot go. That didn't get through. Kicked aside and sent away to center there by Brody Davidson. Nice job by the Nor'easters, though, not allowing the Terriers to get any fresh paws on the ice. As they got the puck, defense, offense quickly, but the Terriers come away with it. Short-handed now. Up ahead, walking in. Konopka with a backhand, beaten by Wagner as he stretches out the flipper and makes the big save there. A huge save by Jeremy Wagner. He hasn't been too busy here in this affair, but a huge stop there on the breakaway by Connor Konopka. Wagner used every inch of his 6'2" frame to stretch that flipper out. That's a huge stop there by Wagner. Well, the Terriers bury that biscuit short-handed, and we're sitting in a different kind of affair, a different kind of arena. I tell you, it's not always the amount of saves you make, ladies and gentlemen. It's what time of the game did you make it? What was the scenario? What's going on? A big stop there by Wagner, keeping this a 2-goal affair. Short-handed effort there by Konopka, and Konopka made a good move, too. Went to the backhand, tried to wait him out, couldn't get it over the pad, though. Cross-ice pass, too hot to handle, too cold to hold there for Deegan as he traps it down. Deegan behind the net, back to the blue line, walking the line. Humphrey protecting it. Humphrey staying on sides. Humphrey in front of Blackwood. Humphrey now circumnavigating, looking like Magellan, looking for a globe. All the way around now, 2 for a quarter, letting the shot go. And that got deflected wide. Oh, Humphrey went for a 3-hour tour there. Skipper and Gilligan not with him on that one, though. Here's Grimm now. Quick pass up to Grimm. Grimm trying to cut back to the inside. Almost got back to it, but cutting over was Davidson. And then back to 5-on-5 hockey. So a big kill once again by the Terriers. And they are hanging in this game, ladies and gentlemen. The Nor'easters not able to put him away. And the Terriers with a slash behind the play. I think it's going to be a delayed penalty coming up here. Another power play coming up for Newington. Oh, lost his discipline there a little bit, did Nelson. He got a slash right across the back. High stick is the call. It is a penalty, yes, technically, I guess, but, kind of like to let the ref let that one fly. It just went off the back of his jersey a little bit. I mean, easy for me to say I'm standing up here not getting slashed in the middle of the back. But now the third straight power play here for Newington. They haven't capitalized on the first 2 that just occurred. So now they've been on the power play coming up for 6 straight minutes in the affair. The only thing that broke it up was the intermission. 10:45 left to go here. Nice job by the Terriers to win the draw and get it all the way out to center. Not a lot on that puck. Coming back was Levitt to go get it there. Giassis went off the heel of his stick. Newington trying to set up shop now. Carrying it over there was Oliver. The off-ice officials thought it was offsides. The on-ice officials thought it was onside. I thought it was onside. Behind the net now, setting up in Gretzky's office. Spinorama protecting the puck, taken away now, but Newington getting to it first, trying to get it back to the blue line. Can't do so. Terriers fight it out to center, and away they come now. Serpentining, big hit there on the back check as Oliver laid the lumber into Davidson. Now stepping up in the neutral zone, that was Owen Davidson. Getting a big chunk there and sending Howard flying. Well, the Terriers have certainly emerged from the locker room in a foul mood. Couple of big hits. Here's a turnover now down low. Sweeping at it was Wagner. Again, we see the Terriers getting shorthanded opportunities here. They almost scored on the last Newington power play. Deegan laying the lumber into sides there. Boy, I tell you, the Terriers are giving the Nor'easters everything they can handle tonight. Deegan down the right wing, starting to step to the outside, keeping the legs turning. Deegan around the official. Had a man cutting to the cooker. Levitt couldn't get it there, and it's sent away to center. 40 seconds left to go in the man advantage. The third straight power play for Newington. The Terriers still hanging around. It's only down by 2. Newington has had a couple of chances here to extend the lead. Have yet been able to do so because of the tenacious penalty killing of the boys in blue and white here tonight. They've been excellent. Grimm going barreling into the corner there. Leaving the puck now behind the net. Trying to get it to Blackwood. Bouncing puck, couldn't get it there. Blackwood traps it behind the net. Coming over there was Phillips. Got it back out in front. One more clear is going to do it. And the Terriers get it out to center, and that's going to do it. 3 straight penalty kills by the Terriers. Well, we'll see if that energizes the boys out there. It's gotta make them feel good about themselves right now. A little bit tired, though, I'm sure, but boy, oh boy. Newington given every opportunity to extend the lead here tonight, and the Terriers just standing right in front of them, saying we are not going to allow that to happen. Gotta admire the effort here by Rocky Hill tonight. 3-1 is your score, under 9 minutes to go. Face off down low, taken away there by Howard. Howard's had a good game. And good to see Reynolds back out there after he got lumped up in the first period and limped off. Wow, that pleases the broadcaster. Very happy to see him back out there. Big hit there. The puck was not there. As Petronio got leveled, but the puck was nowhere there. Boy, I thought Newington was going to be headed back to the power. Now that one should have been called. I got to be honest. Petronio wasn't nowhere. Giveaway. They jam at it. Oh, that just missed. As the netminder Bolu had a little bit of trouble with it there as it crawled into him. Terriers really got away with one there. It was crashing to the cooker. I believe it was Reynolds who was getting there, and Howard, perhaps. I don't even know who it was. I was watching the goaltender. And it was an early whistle, too. I don't even think it would have counted. Imagine that. Well, the place would have been displeased with the official. 8:19 to go. Very glad to see number 26 back out on the ice. I didn't see him in the second period. Maybe I missed it. He went limping off, looked really bad after the hit early in the first period. And if he was out there in the second, I missed it. I apologize. But either way, still happy to see him there. That really pleases me. Here's Davidson now. Davidson hounded by Levitt. Nice job by Levitt staying with Davidson, fighting off the check. But a good job to get it back out the center there by number 15, Oliver. Oliver now chipping it to himself, getting in his way. Bellevue. Nice job there by Bellevue to stop the progress. Behind the net, coming out the other way with it now. Davidson chipping it up to Davidson. That's Owen and Brody Davidson. Not sure if they are relation or if they all like Bubber and Forrest. That one eluded Wagner there on the backhand. If they are relation, though, they're both seniors, so they would be twins, which would make them relation by creation, ladies and gentlemen, or at creation. Well, you know, we don't need to get too graphic about it, but I think we can understand here. Here comes Howard now. Howard over the blue line. Howard at the dot. Howard protecting the puck, looking for the wraparound. Couldn't get back to the net there. Nice job by Phillips. Well, Phillips has had a good game. Trying to get the puck back in front now, the Nor'easters, with 7:07 to go. Behind the net, bodies go flying. Deegan with a little bit of pushing and shoving now. Got it in front. Loose in front on the backhand. They score! The Nor'easters won the puck. Got it back out in front, sweeping at it on the backhand. Number 2 in your scorecard, that's Andrew Stribling. Stribs, as he's known to his fans and friends at home. A huge goal there for Newington as they extend the lead now. 4-1 is your score. Oh my goodness. That was an old school lunch pail blue collar goal right there. They won the puck behind the net, got it back out in front. And Stribling buried the biscuit there. Nice save by the backup goaltender along the glass there, utilizing the waffle to protect the other open hand there. Just may have been a backup goaltender many a nights, ladies and gentlemen. You get a chance to make a save, you make that save. Might be the only action he gets all night. I was a third string backup goaltender, so not sure if that's the second stringer or the third stringer, but either way, don't want to go waffle side on that guy. So a huge goal by Stribling. 4-1 now. Oh, Nor'easters were desperate to get that third goal. Here's Grimm now. Grimm cutting to the cooker. Tried to get back to it on the backhand. Couldn't run the entire gauntlet. Here comes Nelson now. Nelson stepping to the outside. Nelson letting the shot go. Giastis just calmly, coolly just got it in the way of that. Blocked the shot. Got it down to himself. And got it, well, not all the way out, though. Deflected in front. They score! Nelson got back to the cooker. Deflected the shot there. On the way in from Boyle. Oh, my goodness. Every time you think that these Terriers are left for dead, they come right back up and bury the biscuit. They're a lot like The Undertaker. They just sit back up every time you think you got them down. This is a very tough organization. And with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the affair, everybody that was headed to the car to beat the traffic on the way home, they're turning around now in the parking lot, making their way back in. A big goal there by the Terriers as the Nor'easters worked so hard to get it to a 3-goal lead. And the Terriers get it right back to a 2-goal lead. Here's Ranger letting the shot go. Went off the netminder's mask there. Good stop there by Bolu. Humphrey back to the blue line. Oliver protecting it there. Oliver setting it down low. Good puck movement here. Here's Humphrey now. Humphrey at the dot. Humphrey letting the shot go. Didn't get through. Blocked out high. Poured down there by Humphrey. Humphrey walks the line. Humphrey protecting the puck on the backhand. Just missed on the glove side. Newington getting the loose puck behind the net now. Here's Phillips. Phillips looking to break it out. Does get it out to center. Knocked down. Nice job there by Oliver to keep the puck in. This broadcaster's humble opinion, I think this is one of Oliver's best games of the season. Here comes Oliver now. Over the blue line. Pulling the trigger. Off the leg there of the defenseman Poulin. And into the corner and back out to center. 5.5 minutes left to go here. 4-2 is the score. The Nor'easters leading the Terriers. Here's Poulin now. Poulin sidestepping the rush. Poulin. Oh, he had his head down there. I thought Grimm was lining him up. Grimm lays the lumber there into sides. Bodies go flying. A delayed penalty against Grimm for that hit. Okay. Off the boards now. Davidson. Davidson pulling the trigger. Had a man sides. Back door there. And now the Terriers are going to head to the power play. Roughing is the call there on Grimm. I got to be honest, I don't like the call. I do not like when refs call roughing because a kid hit another kid hard. I'm sorry, the puck was there, stick was down, elbow was down, didn't take more than 3 strides, didn't establish head contact, didn't hit him with the stick. I mean, roughing should only occur after a whistle, ladies and gentlemen, or if you punch somebody or something like that. Basically, he's punishing Grimm for hitting him too hard. That was illegal. I'm sorry, I'm not being a homer here. Let the boys play, but the Terriers could say, hey, listen, we just killed off 3 straight power plays, so how about we get one? Back to the blue line, letting the Howardson go there, and they've got a point. That was Davidson. I thought at least one of the 2 power plays against the Terriers shouldn't have occurred, so I guess you could say they were owed one, but that's the problem with making the first bad call. Either way, to the power play now and a big one here. Terriers looking to pull the trigger there. 2 for a quarter. Nelson, 3 for a quarter, letting the shot go desperately, trying to win the fluffy animal. At the State Fair, couldn't do so as Humphrey. Got a chunk of it, cleared and out to center there. Well, the Terriers in on it there. The netminder again having a little bit of trouble with it on a long shot, as he did earlier. That time he steered to the side. 1:20 left to go here in the power play for Rocky Hill. Over the blue line, coming over. Nice play there by Humphrey to win it away to center. That was Konopka who couldn't finalize the move now. Owen Davidson. Davidson lost the handle on it. At the blue line, sent in by the Terriers. Howard on it first there, rolling puck to contend with. Then it went off a stanchion. Fires it at Giastis. Giastis got it out to center. And all the way down. I lost track of it. I couldn't find it. Got lost in the netting there in my eyes. These old eyes. Turning 49 tomorrow. My 48-year-old eyes couldn't find it. Bouncing puck, trying to run the gauntlet there. Got squeezed off. That was Violette. In the corner now, coming away with his Poulin. Poulin going for the wraparound. Little bit of room, went right through the goal mouth. And all the way down it goes. Picking it up there is number 5. That's Owen Davidson. 27 seconds left to go. 3.5 left to go in the affair. 27, that's in the power play. Chase McNamara sending it cross ice. Dumping it in there was Ryan Brady. Cleared and kept in at the blue line by Poulin. Got a man all alone in front. Davidson getting to the backhand. Swiping at it. Big stop by Wagner. The rebound. Ragnar got the flipper on that. Bodies go flying. A delayed penalty coming up against Newington. Had the puck. Is it on the Terriers? He got pushed into Wagner. That can't be a penalty on the Terriers, can it? Oh, that's a bad call. He called goaltender interference there on Owen. That's a bad call, ladies and gentlemen. He got pushed into the goaltender. What do you want the kid to do? The puck's there. He's got to go there. Oh, man. I hate to see the game taken away from the kids like this. 2 bad calls. Both. Come on, ref. You did such a good job in the first 2 periods. Now to the power play goes Newington. Well, at least you know I'm not a homer entirely. I mean, I do have a very special and awesome bond with the Nor'easters, but I don't like bad calls. Over the blue line, Poulin! Poke checked away beautifully there by Humphrey. Boy, Humphrey really skating now. Here's Humphrey now. Over the blue line, ran into his own player there. Just a little accidental crisscross. These things happen. Not terrible. Happens when you're traveling at high speed sometimes, as Poulin was there. So 1:30 remaining in the power play here for the Nor'easters. 2.5 to go in the game. Davidson in the sin bin, much to my chagrin. Stribling with it now. Stribling, setting it down low. Newington happy to just use the time here. Time is a big ally here for the Nor'easters.
Although the Terriers have been very dangerous shorthanded, but this is the 4th penalty here of the period against the Terriers. The Terriers have spent the majority of the third stanza shorthanded. Wheeling, shooting, letting the howitzer go! Oh my goodness! Evan Howard, a gorgeous shot there. Buries the biscuit on the C button one-timer. Oh my! What a shot by Howard. We told you earlier that's where he likes to set up. That is not easy. He was falling away from the net. His momentum carried him into the glass. After he let the shot go, that tells you how much he got on that. Boy, oh boy, a gorgeous pass across. And Howard buries the biscuit there. And perhaps has set the proverbial nail into the coffin here for the Terriers. The sprinkles on top of the banana. The cherry on the sundae. The Parmesan cheese spread high atop the baked ziti. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody call me a cab, because this one's over. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. A 3-goal lead. Here for the Nor'easters, Howard with the howitzer. Timeout called by the Terriers. So this timeout is brought to us by our friends, ladies and gentlemen, at Nana Byrick Pizza. Nana Byrick's Pizza of Waterford. I want to thank them so much for all their support for the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. So Nana Byrick's Pizza, homemade pizza, delicious pizza right there in Waterford. The timeout is brought to us by them. All right. So 2 minutes and 8 seconds, all that stands between the Nor'easters and the next round here. Got to tip my hat, though, to these Terriers. They have been tough here tonight. Nor'easters, the heavy favorite, picked by the CTHS high school hockey guys to win it all here in the CIAC. And if you're not following CTHS hockey, CTHK, actually, I believe, is how you can find them on Twitter. The hockey authority in the state of Connecticut, the best guys to follow on Twitter. Oh, the Terriers weren't ready for the face-off. There's too many dogs out there. And a whole pound came out right out of the timeout. Let's see what the ref's going to do here. The ref could have given him an extra second to drop the puck, but Terriers weren't ready for the faceoff, but they had a centerman there, so what it was they had the extra skater, but the goalie was still in, so that would explain the 6 skaters. So the ref's not giving him a too many men on the ice penalty. They felt that they could have given him an extra second there. I think the netminder said he went to go get his water bottle. I saw him telling the coach on the bench. So the goalie pulled here for the Terriers. Desperation time. Big hit along the boards there, sending the young lad flying. Is that going to be a penalty as well? Brody Davidson. You know, the way the refs are calling this third period, ladies and gentlemen, you would think I drove to see a tennis match tonight. I mean, got to let the boys play a little bit. Sorry. Taking too much out of the hands here. I don't like it. Let the guys on the ice. And nobody came here to see the guys from, Foot Locker tonight. Too many penalties called against both teams, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the way it is. Tracking it down now. Nice job by Blackwood. Not the Nor'easters' problem. Their job is to score on a power play. We'll see if they could do it once again. The last power play goal was absolutely gorgeous by Howard. 1:25 left to go here in the affair. So the Nor'easters looking to advance on to the next round. I believe it'll be here on Thursday. So, like I said, as soon as we know, it will be here on the Solu. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much. Please consider smashing that donation button. Help us continue on our mission to bring as much youth and high school hockey here in the great state of Connecticut. And tomorrow's my birthday, so if you want to send, a birthday gift in the form of a donation, well, it would be greatly accepted. Perhaps I'll take it to Carvel and get myself a Fudgy the Whale for tomorrow. Oh, a lot of clouds on the ice there for the Nor'easters. Grimm letting the shot go, and right over the glove there with just 43 seconds left to go. Into the corner now, Stribling. Stribling on it there. Stribling had a man all alone in front. Grimm was just lurking. Looking like the Grim Weaver there with the sitting by the netminder, but don't want to say that he was sitting there by the netminder for that, but he sitting there to bury the bit. Well, you know what I mean. Grim was all alone. Sometimes I mangle myself with my economy of words. Sent all the way down now. 10 seconds left to go here, the Nor'easters. Weather a very tough storm here tonight. The Terriers gave them everything they could handle. But the Nor'easters did a good job doing what they came to do, and that's got advanced to the next round, survive and advance. And the Nor'easters do it as they head over to their netminder, Jeremy Wagner. He had a very good game here tonight, as did the rest of the Nor'easters. Your Solu, top dog of the affair. I thought he had a great game at both ends of the ice. He had a goal. He played very well. It was number 15, Evan Oliver. If we can find him out there in the sea of gold and blue as they come over to their fans. So congratulations, Evan. You are the Solu top dog of the affair. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to thank the Nor'easters and the Nor'easter Booster Club for allowing us to come here today. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here. Congratulations to the Nor'easters for surviving and advancing here on to the next round. I want to tip my hat to the Terriers. They played a real good hockey game. Very tough team to beat. Very physical team, and the Nor'easters withstood the challenge. So for my camera lady, producer, director, and second born, the So-and-so Lumos, Sophia Bonner, state champ Sophia Bonner. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner, your final here from Newington today. The Nor'easters 5 and the Terriers 2. We will see you on Thursday for the next round, ladies and gentlemen. Time to be announced. Thank you.